have people. So keep track of the name tag so you know who's who. You are now.
And can you, by no drift of circumstance, get from him why he puts on this confusion, grading so harshly all his days of quiet, with turbulent and dangerous lunacy?
He does confess he feels himself distracted, but from what cause he will by no means speak.
No, do we find him forward to be sounded, but with a crafty madness keeps aloof, when we would bring him to some confession of his true state.
Did he receive you well?
Most like a gentleman.
But with much forcing of his disposition.
Beguiled questions, but avowed demands, most free in his reply.
Did you essay him to any pastime?
Ma'am, it so fell out that certain players were overwrought on the way. Of these we told him, and that it seemed in him a kind of joy to hear of it. They are about the court, and as I think, they have already ordered this night to play before him.
'Tis most true. Do we beseech to entreat your majesties, to hear and see the matter.
With all my heart, it don't much contest me to hear him so inclined. Good gentlemen, give him for the edge, and drive his purpose to Easter lights.
We shall, my lord. Let's go downtown.
Yes, take this with you. Forceful, sweet Gertrude, leave us too. Who we closely sent for Hamlet hither, that he is swear by accident near your front Ophelia. For father and myself, local espials, will so bestow ourselves that, seeing unseen, we may of the encounter frankly judge, and gather by him as he is behaved, if be the affliction of his love or no, that thus he suffers for.
All right, I'll go. Listen, Ophelia, I do wish that your good beauties be the happy cause of Hamlet's wildness. So shall I hope your virtues will bring him to his wonted way again. To both your honors.
Madam, I wish it may.
Ophelia, walk with me here. Gracious, so please you, will you bestow ourselves? Read on this book. It shows such an exercise of your color, your loneliness. We oft to blame on this. Tis too much proved, that with devotion's visage and pious action, we do sugar the devil himself.
Oh, 'tis true. Must not a harlot the lush that speech doth give my conscience. The harlot's cheap beauty with plastering off is not more ugly to be the thing that helps it than is my deed to my most painted work. Oh, heavy boat.
I hear him coming. Let's withdraw, my lord.
To be or not to be, that's the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep no more. And by sleep to say that we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep perchance to dream, you know. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off the small cord, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity so long of life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office and spurns that patience merit of unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietest make with a barefoot kin, who would Vardale's bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country, for whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have, than fly to others that we know not of. Thus the consciences make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied over with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pith and moment, with this regard the currents turn awry, and lose the name of action. Soft you now. I'm gonna go park my car, you deal with her.
I have two. Take this, I don't want this thing. My fair Ophelia, nymph, in thy orisons be thy sins remembered.
Good, my lord. How to God for this many a day.
I humbly thank you. Well,
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to redeliver. I pray you now receive them.
no. Not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did. and with them words of so sweet breath composed, as made the things more rich, their perfume lost. Take these, but to the noble mind, rich gifts wax poor and give us prove unkind. There, my lord.
Are you honest?
My lord?
Are you fair?
What means your lordship?
If you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty.
Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with honesty?
Aye, truly. For the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty for what it is to be a bard than the force of honesty can translate beauty into his likeness. This is somewhat of a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you made me believe so.
You should have not believed me. For virtue cannot inoculate our old stock, but we shall relish of it. I love you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery! Why wouldst thou be a breed of sinners? If I am myself indifferent, honest, and yet I could accuse me of such things, that it were better my mother not born me. I'm very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offences at my beck than I have thoughts to put them in. Imagination to give them shape, or act them in. What should such fellows as I do crawling between earth and heaven? We are errant knaves, all. Believe none of us. Go get thee to a nunnery. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Let the door shut upon him, that he may play no fool nowhere but in his own home. Fare thee well.
Oh, I'm so verklempt.
If thou dost marry, I'll give thee a plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow, thou shalt not escape calumny. Get thee to a nunnery. Go, farewell. Or, if thou wilt marry, needs marry a fool. For wise men will know enough what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery. Go quickly. Farewell.
Oh, heavenly powers, restore him.
I have heard your paintings too. Well enough. God has given you another face, and I take you for yourself. Another. You jig, you amble. You make a lisp, and you nickname God, God's creatures, and make your wantingness your ignorance. Go to. I'll know more on it. It hath made me mad. I say we will have no more marriages. Those that are married already, all but one, shall live. The rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery. Go.
Oh, what a noble mind here is overthrown. The courtiers, scholars, soldiers, eye, tongue, sword, the